In this question, we approach it much the same way that we approached Phase 1, Phase 2 questions when we were talking about compound interest. Imagine that Cyrus purchased a $500 3-year variable rate GIC, Guaranteed Investment Certificate. In year 1, the interest rate was 3.85% per annum, compounded quarterly. In year 2, the interest rate was 4.05% per annum, compounded quarterly. And in year 3, the interest rate was 4.2% per annum, compounded quarterly. Notice that the rate is changing, and that's why it's called a variable rate GIC. We'd like to know the value of the certificate after 3 years. Well, Phase 1 requires us to determine the amount when the principal is $500. Well, in Phase 1, our little letter I is 0.0385 divided by 4, so that's 0.009625. Our n is 1 year times 4. Why do we multiply by 4? Because it's compounded quarterly. And so our final amount will be the principal times 1 plus I raised to the exponent n. Well, that's 1.009625 to the exponent 4. 500 times that amount is equal to $519.53. That's how much Cyrus has at the end of the first year. Now that he goes into his second year with that amount, for Phase 2, we have to call that amount of 519.53 the principal. It's the prior amount now for year 2. The after amount for year 1 becomes the prior amount for year 2. Well, our new variable rate is 0.0405. We divide that by 4 since we're compounding quarterly, and we get 0.010125. Our little letter n is 1 year times 4, which is 4. And we get that a is equal to p times 1 plus I to the n, which is 519.53 times 1.010125 to the exponent 4. 519.53 times 1.041119256, which is approximately $540.89. Well, it'd be great if we were done now. Unfortunately, we're not. We're only done year 2. The final amount, or the after amount for year 2, becomes the prior amount for year 3. Kind of makes sense. In year 3, our interest rate is 4.2% per annum, compounded quarterly, so we divide by 4. Made a mistake there, sorry about that. Our little letter n is 1 year. Phase 3 only lasts 1 year, multiplied by 4. And so our final amount, a, is p times 1 plus I to the exponent n, which is 540.89 times 1.0105 raised to the exponent 4, and we get $563.97. So after 3 years, the GIC was worth $563.97.